Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about module number 3, that is sections of solids and development of surfaces. In that, first we will consider sections of solids. Sections of solids means we place any object, that is prisms, pyramids, cone or cylinder, in a reference plane, and with a section plane or a cutting plane we cut that solid and we will obtain the sectional view in different ways. That is actually the sections of solids deals with. In order to start this, first we will consider types of section plane. There are generally 4 types of section plane we need to consider. The first one is horizontal section plane. Horizontal section plane means the section plane which is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. Second one is vertical section plane, which is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. We will see these planes in detail. And third one is section plane inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP. Fourth one is section plane inclined to VP and perpendicular to HP. These are the 4 types of section plane we are going to consider. In that, first we will consider this horizontal section plane. For a horizontal section plane, you just imagine a reference planes HP and VP. Suppose this is our reference plane HP, here it is VP. Now for a horizontal section plane, as I said earlier, that section plane is parallel to horizontal plane. So here we just consider a parallel section plane like this. This red color plane is parallel to HP, which means here it is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. You can see that. So this is how we imagine a horizontal section plane. In this case, we just consider a solid is resting on HP and a section plane is cut that solid. For that, we just consider a square pyramid. Just consider a square pyramid like this. This is A, B, C, D. The apex point is O. Suppose the side of the square pyramid is 40 mm, height is 60 mm, and the section plane cut the square pyramid at a distance of 30 mm above HP. At a distance of 30 mm above HP. This is the condition. Now you just see, while placing the section plane, it cut the slant edges of that square pyramid. We can mark the cutting points like this. This is one point. You can see, you can mark the cutting points. This is point 1, point 2, and also it will cut the slant edges here 3, here it is 4. After getting all these points, if you join these 4 points, say you will get a section like this. See, you will get a section like this, and we can represent the same figure in both front and top views. For that, just project the front view like this. Draw the axis. Suppose this is your front view. you know this point is A dash in bracket B dash, this is O dash P dash, and this point will be D dash bracket C dash. Now the cutting line will be represented as a horizontal line. That is one of the important thing. If you are considering a horizontal section plane, the cutting line will be represented as a horizontal line in front view, which means it cut the front view. A horizontal line will cut the front view as a section plane. So this is a section plane which we see in front view. But in top view, we can see that sectional view. The sectional view we can see in top view. So if we project top view, it will be like this. These slant edges. See, top view section you will see like this. I will draw it here. Just draw XY line. Draw the top view. You know, the side of the square is 40 mm. You have to name it A, B, C, D. Since it is a pyramid, top view you have to represent the slant edges like this. And this is apex point O in bracket P. Just project the front view. Axis is O dash. This point will be A dash in bracket B dash, D dash in bracket C dash. Join. We'll get this is a simple position. Now we have the simple position front view and top view of the square pyramid, which is resting on HP with one of the base side parallel to VP. Now in the same figure we are going to represent the section plane. As you know, the section plane is 30 mm above HP. You have to mark a point 30 mm on the axis above HP. From that point, draw a chain line. You know how to draw a chain line? Alternate short and long lines. You have to thicken the ends and put two arrows. You can write VT also, because this line is a vertical trace of the section plane. You see, since the section plane is perpendicular to VP, if I project that section plane towards VP, I will get a horizontal line. This line is actually the vertical trace of section plane. That's why we are putting this VT. Now, after drawing the section plane, this is a cutting line. One thing you have to remember, if the section plane is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP, the cutting line or section line we will see in front view. So that line will cut certain edges in front view. First we have to mark that cutting points. Here, these are the cutting points. But you have to remember, this line is the slant edge AO and BO, and this line is DO and CO. If I am looking from this direction, first you see AO and DO. Behind DO you have CO and BO. So that you have to mark the cutting points in order to that. So I will write 1 dash as the cutting point for the line A dash O dash, and 2 dash is the cutting point for the line D dash O dash. Now again I will write 3 dash as the cutting point for CO, the slant edge CO. Here 4 dash is the cutting point for BO. That's how we marked all 4 cutting points here. These cutting points we marked in the front view. After marking in front view, we can now project the same points in top view. See, just project the same points in top view. Here, point 1, the cutting point 1 is on A dash O dash, so you have to mark 1 here. This 2 dash cutting point is on DO, so that you have to mark 2 here. Similarly, 3 on CO, 4 on BO. And you have just join all these points, you will get the sectional view like this. So if you remove this apex portion while drawing it, you just erase this inner portion, inner lines you just erase, and after that you just hatch it like this. These inclined lines are known as hatch lines, which normally draw the 45-degree line with XY. So this is the sectional view if a horizontal section plane is cutting a particular pyramid.